The interesting thing about the cease and desist was
that shit is Smif-N-Wessun. Smif-N-Wessun.
This is the ill thing, because when we got it was certain parts, like in the beginning we had a lot of problems with people spelling our name wrong. So in the magazines and in the interviews and stuff like that, so I could see why cats would probably go, yo, boom. If we had the paper to fight it, because we had some people that was going, yo, nah, we could fight this. But dude, we just came in the game. We just came through the door.
That was our first album. They came
fight this.
right on.
You know what I'm saying?
Album?
Yeah.
Same thing.
They ain't even let us get buzzing yet.
CNN. They came at us immediately.
We just getting like this. We just mounting up. Like,
I don't know why I thought this was not this. I thought this was later. This was your first album.
That's what I'm
That's how long that first album that
That's why it was so much time between the next album.
But you know,
and it came out as Cocoa Brothers.
Right.
So it was a time where you could probably live a year off your album, because you're going to hit the road. You're going to come back. You're going to chill. You're going to hit the block. You're going to burn your money up a little bit.
Pardon me, I'm sorry, but they wasn't trying to collect from y'all. They was just telling y'all.
Nah, they was like,
stop.
But this is the thing. For a Brooklyn nigga, that mean the same thing.
Basically,
because what you do,
you trying to stop the bread flow.
Right. What they did was the slick shit they did was they said they put other people's names into the suit as well. Like they all right, any advertisers, magazines that uses
so you
this
kind of
name.
Reverse, like they blackballing you without blackballing you. Like, everybody else like,
so you saying if y'all took an ad out with the source, they can sue the source.
Exactly.
Right. So everybody gonna get scared.
They was stacking up. They
was playing out dirty.
Yeah. So yeah, we had to get our war paint on.
True that. And then them niggas ended up going broke anyway, bankrupt.
Smif-N-Wessun went broke. Well, fuck y'all didn't.
You see what y'all did? Karma's a motherfucker.
You would have thought that would have been, we would have been the poster boys for Smif-N-Wessun.
Smif-N-Wessun don't jam. It don't jam. Them shits don't jam, right?
They gave y'all all the Smif-N-Wessons.
But then also
all of Brooklyn.
At the same time, we was the add on to what you say as far as being hot. We knew the shining was making some paper, and we wanted to negotiate our contract.
Right.
So we went in, we was dealing with that, and then we get hit with that. So at the same time, so we ain't had no backing. We back in the street. We like, oh snap! Like, label ain't gonna support
the 6 covers
us going in. So it was dangerous. We had to bust a move.
All right.
Yeah.
So we sat on that, man. We thought about that name changing, and thought about the impact that it would have on the fans and all of that stuff. It was tough. It was a tough decision, but.
And then what made y'all come up with Cocoa Brothers?
We was already Cocoa Brothers, man. We was.
We was smoking a lot of weed back then. A lot of chocolate tie and
I just figured y'all have a
Tyson
Cocoa Block
Block.
and just like, let's just roll with this, nigga.
Tyson Block. And it might have came from a Black Moon session.
Do they still sell that weed?
Tyson Blocks?
Yeah,
nah, it ain't the official. It ain't the official.
Somebody trying to make it.
Yeah.
So y'all wasn't putting on Cocoa Butter and just said, let's roll with it.
We used to supply a lot of weed for the Black
Cocoa Brothers, not Cocoa Brothers.
Like, yo, them chocolate niggas, them chocolate brothers, they always together.
Look, Cocoa Brothers, not Cocoa Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't even think that Black Moon was smoking when we came around, man.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I think we was the dirty Brooklyn cats that.
We was influencers.
Yeah, we would go through every neighborhood.
The bad influence on
That was good influence because they made a hell of an album.
They did.
They made a hell of an album. Like, you think about, we was the guys that were brave enough to go to Harlem and get the hydro. They have hydro in Brooklyn.
105 First Avenue.
You know what I'm saying? If you came around with one jar of hydro, you would try to make 2 spliffs out of that. There's like one little dime. Dude, Brooklyn niggas ain't even buying that. Brooklyn niggas is going to buy like 5 tray bags, and you know what I'm saying?
Say high grade that.
High grade. We was going through every neighborhood, but the chocolate was the smoke of choice that we brought to the studio.
Branson?
Of course.
Big up Branson. He doing something. I think he's doing something.
He still got the
bags. Liquor, right?
And he got the champagne, and he doing something with cookies. I like that, Burner. I think that's very honorable.
Yeah.
Burner get down with with Branson. I think that was dope.
Uncle B, yeah.
But hold on, I don't know. Probably, but also what was part of the discussion was we thought about using Tech and Steel.
That would have been dope.
It would have been dope, but we would have been giving that name to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like to have Tech and Still, to have the label have that name.
The label, right?
That label will have that
contractually.
Yeah, contractually have that name. So it's like, yo, we had to fall back. Even then, we were smart enough to know something. We didn't know too much, but we were smart enough to know that we got to make some moves, and we didn't want to stop. So we had to switch.
And
up.
it's always going to be Smif-N-Wessun, Tech and Still,
Right, of course,
Brothers.
of course. So let me ask, right? Dame Dash has this big thing about him calling people culture vultures, right? People that's not a part of the culture that actually,
benefit.
The benefit of the culture. One thing that I noticed about, boot camp clips, all of y'all, is y'all have pretty much one of the same CEOs. Is Drew Ha. Drew Ha is physically you can see he's not a black man. You know what I mean? But I've never publicly, other than Sean Price, sometimes like saying shit about Drew Ha, I've never publicly seen any of y'all like speak about him out of character or like. I don't see y'all calling him a culture vulture.
He don't present it like that.
Okay.
That's not his character.
Right.
He came in the same time we came in, so we know his intentions is real.
And him and Buck
his
was
background is different from ours.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
But him and Buck came in. He was interning at our first
Nervous was it?
Yeah, Nervous Records.
Right.
I thought that was a rumor.
Nah, hell no. That's
He's
real
interning?
life.
Oh,
That's
okay.
real life.
He's literally a fly on the wall,
Real
man.
life. But again,
So his parents don't
that's,
come for money. That's a
I ain't say that.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Cool.
But nah, he never disrespected us across the line. So it was no reason for us as men to disrespect him across the lines. Plus, we getting bread together. We working together. Like him and Buck are partners, like 50-50 partners. So if he's taking care of our brother, taking care of each other, and then Buck reaches back and bring us on, why should we downplay or badmouth anybody when he's giving us that same opportunity to bring Helter Skelter and the next groups on. So
it's not like the Eazy-E Jerry Heller thing.
Nah.
Drew could have split a long time ago, man. One thing that made me like fall in love with Drew, man, is early in the days, right? He came with us to Brooklyn. And I'm like, man, I love this guy, man. He all right.
He seems genuine.
Back in the day.
Not Brooklyn was hopeful.
He used to drive the...
I feel like we walked across the bridge or took the train or something.
I think he had a Supra or some shit. We would all pack up in the Supra. You know, that's the hatchback joint. Yeah, blue and white joint might have been.
Right, he would drive us to shows and shit, but he came to Brooklyn, that was it for me. That was it. I was like, holy shit. We went to Best Style around Smoky Way, and we went to the park and was playing basketball. And Drew High was nice as shit.
Yeah.
White man can jump.
Right. White man can't jump.
They can jump. I'm like, how Drew High was busting
Cheese
niggas'
was a
ass.
real athlete, though. He played.
He was busting niggas' ass in Best Style. I'm like, yo, this is incredible.
Yeah, he ran a marathon.
I was
Cheese was a
following
real
him.
athlete.
He was a stand up. He wasn't acting all, you know what I mean, or scary and shit. I was proud of him that day. I'm like, yeah, he all right, man.
And it wasn't none where you could, when a lot of people have hidden agendas as joints, you can really see through it. When
I ain't down with y'all.
Yeah.
Like I believe if you cut Juha, he'll bleed boot camp clip.
Yeah, that's real, man.
That's a fact.
I believe that
will
will come
call
out.
one of us on the phone, you cut him, but
No. Talking about in a good way. Like I believe that's what he'll believe.
Nah, definitely.
And it's evident in what y'all created, that family, you could see it, like that was really inspirational to a lot of people, that family boot camp click thing. That wasn't normal at the time yet. We didn't have a lot of that.
See, and I think that's what you asked earlier about, like, a lot of families are raised military-minded and military style. You might not even know it, but your dad and your brother being there. So when you put that out, and especially now you're doing music to it, and you got people that look like you and talk like you, you can relate to that.
Right.
So now your mind is already introduced, but now you're seeing, oh, I'm just like this. I do rock fatigues. I am military-minded. I keep it in the heart. I want to shine and help my other brothers shine, so it's easier to relate to it like that.
Right.